If your book launch did not go as planned and was not what you would consider successful, can you still recover from this and make money on your book? The answer is yes, you can still make money on your book. And the reality of it is that a book launch is no longer as important as it used to be. Book launches come from the traditional publishing space when they had a full year or more to market a book. They would put a ton of time and effort and money into marketing those books. And back in the day, they had less books to market. So they needed those longer periods of time to build up those book sales. They had to get it out to more people and they had to spend more money to do it. And it was a slower process to get the word out. Now we have places like Book Talk. We have easy access to thousands upon thousands of people through different ads like BookBub and Robin's Read. We have access to a lot of people. And so our book launches are no longer that important. And a lot of people still feel like it's so important, but it's really not. I do surprise releases of my books all the time, and I make more money on the surprise releases where I show up and say, hey, I'm dropping a brand new book. It's out today. You can get it right now. Than for when I have pre-orders for any of my books. You can do well with a pre-order. Don't get me wrong. If you put the time and effort and money into running advertising and really building these things up and really honing in on you should read this book because you can do quite well. But you don't have to. It's not necessary. So if you are going to do a book launch and you do not have thousands upon thousands of dollars to pour into your marketing, you are not social media famous that you just get all of the reads, and you do not make a ton of sales right off the bat, that's not going to hurt you. Now, I will say that your initial ranking will help you. If you do have a lot of book sales, pre-orders, things on that first day, you're going to rank higher. That means you're going to be higher on the list on Amazon. More people are going to be able to find you. They might even recommend your book a little bit more. So that does help you with your marketing, but not doing a pre-launch isn't going to hurt you. Your success with a book comes from how you market it once it's out in the world. So you shouldn't even be speaking about your book. And we talk about this all the time. You should not even be uttering a single syllable about your book until you have a buy link, a pre-order link, or a buy right now link. You must have something people can go to. So if you're on social media and you're talking about this book that you're writing or this book that's eventually going to come out, people are going to be interested in it, but if they don't have anywhere to buy, they're going to forget about it. They're going to walk away and you are going to lose sales. They may eventually come back, but if you take more than half a second to get that link to them, they are going to think, oh, well, it's been out for 6 months. I missed it. And it doesn't really matter if I read it now or later. And they probably won't read it at all. You're going to lose sales if you are talking about your book without having a buy link ready or a pre-order link ready. So you want to make sure that you are heavily marketing this once you've got a link out. So you can do a pre-order once you've got a link. You can do a surprise release, or you can just pull up your backlog. And you can market that. You have to talk about it on social media. You can run ads on BookBub and Robin's Read. You can pay influencers. You can do all sorts of things on Amazon and some of the other buying platforms have ads that you can run directly through the platform to their users. And in doing so, when you learn how to do ads, when you learn how to market organically on social media, when you learn how to bring other people into your sphere to market with you, you're going to see more sales. So a book that has 0 sales on launch day, 5 sales on launch day, 5 sales the entire first month, you can still do really, really well. You can pull things that you published years ago and have a resurgence of it now. You have the ability to thrive with any book that you have out in the world if you learn how to market properly. And that involves time. It involves money. So you're either investing your time into marketing this or you're investing your money into marketing this. If you can do both, you're going to get even better sales. But it has to be one or the other. You have to spend a ton of time on social media marketing organically, or you have to spend good money on running ads in order to make money. One of those two things, you are investing into your marketing. You cannot just drop a book out into the public and hope that it does well. It will not. People have to know a book exists, and there are literal millions of books out there. There are thousands and thousands of books coming out every day. And so you have to make sure yours is seen. You have to do that by putting your time into it, or putting your money into it. So you have to be investing something, time or money, or both, into marketing those novels. And when you do, then you're going to start to see success. When I was on TikTok back at the beginning, fans labeled me the queen of book talk, and I did really, really well. I was very public about it. I wasn't actively marketing my books, but I was creating really good content that people loved. And I 7x my book sales organically on my old books. I hadn't even put anything new out recently. I did really well because I spent the time on social building up a following and a community. I didn't even directly market those books. I just built a community and they came for my books. You can spend your time You can spend your money, but you got to do something to get in front of people so that they see your book. When they see your book, they're going to be more likely to buy it. Now, remember, when it comes to business things, we often say it takes people 7 times seeing something before they're going to say, okay, I'll buy it. Before they are going to take action on it 7 times. So you got to get in front of people 7 times before they even start to notice you. You got to be there with your ads that are running or with your content that you are creating. You have to be there in some way, shape, or form to show off those books. And sometimes it's, directly talking about your book and marketing those things. And sometimes it's just building up community, being a presence in their space so that they check you out and learn more about you and then purchase from you. So even if you have a book launch and it doesn't do well, that means literally nothing. It hurts your feelings for no reason. Just because you have a poor book launch in your estimation does not mean your book will not be tremendously successful if you take the time and effort to invest your time and or your money into marketing it. You can make any book go viral at any point if you put that effort in, again, time and money into your efforts. Your book launch means nothing. So don't rely on it. Don't feel bad when it doesn't go well. If it goes well, great. Added bonus for you, baby. But it does not mean anything about the success of your book, your series, or your author career. Drop your questions. Let's talk about this more. And we drop daily videos helping you navigate the world of your author life, from your writing to your publishing to your marketing, to make this your most profitable year ever with the least amount of stress and overwhelm and time commitment as you're creating your content, so that you can be more profitable, so you can live your best life while also living your best author life. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.